Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Before we continue with today's video, please don't forget to share it, hit the little bell to get notified as soon as I release a new one, and subscribe to the channel to get a member of the Alonso Racing family. So thank you so much for your support, and now enjoy the video. Reiza Studios Automobilista 2 Beta version. Hello guys, welcome back again to Automobilista 2 beta version. Today we are getting back on track to test out a little more things with another track car combination and with another weather constellation as well. Apologize for yesterday's bad volume settings concerning the pitch level of my speaking and the engine sound volume. I should have known that the engine sound of Automobilista 2, as it has always been with Automobilista 1, is by default set up to quite a very high volume level. So apparently the guys from the Reiza Studios like that, to set it up like this very loud. So now let's check if we can go to the options and to adjust the player engine volume now, and by doing so you can see as well some more of the menu setup stuff of Automobilista beta. So now we are here and we are lowering the engine volume quite a bit. Let's set it down to 40%, and hopefully this will help us to be a little more accurate with our speaking volume towards the in-game car sound. For security purposes, let's also lower the general car volume down to maybe 70 or something. And for the rest, I don't know what this kind of thing here is. Enable headphone mix off and on. But for the moment we leave it like so, and let's hope that these settings are at least better than the default one for recording the engine sound with my voice overlaid. So, oh, what is going on here with the steering wheel? Suddenly it has begun to shake like crazy. Okay, another side effect of this beta version here. But anyway, guys, we have set up the audio, and hopefully this will better the all-in-all hearing experience for you. And now that we have done this, let's go back to the race menu. Let's go to test day session again, and let's do some vehicle and circuit changes. By the way, the weather dynamics seems to be so far not active, because we have set for yesterday's video 4 weather slots, but through all the session we had only the rain. And for today maybe the dynamic is still not functioning. So for that, let's go down to only 1 weather slot, as it is apparently still stocked to 1 condition. And let's maybe do another setup for the weather. Let's go with hazy. Let's go with hazy, why not? Something different at least. And now let's choose the car to drive with. To be honest, I like the Formula cars, and why not? Let's choose the Formula Reiza for today's session. You can see we have only 2 cars right now available. Anyway, let's go with this. Why not? Let's go to Brands Hatch, the Grand Prix version. And now let's start the session. As you can see, the loading screen is very immersive. I like those screens. And now we are here in the garage. We won't do any kind of setup changes. And now we are in the car. We have 110.5 liters of fuel. Another time a very high fuel load with which we should go on track now. Setting the first gear. Oh, we are heading down the pit lane of this classic venue here.
Remember now, take
England.
it easy on these tyres so you get some heat in there. Don't push too hard too soon.
Let's start the session first with this view. Oh dear. Amazing acceleration power, and with cold tires you can't brake this corner. Very hard at the beginning, as you can see. We went off track massively. Let's try to get in there. And this cam view is the classic cockpit cam, which delivers a lot of driving impressions. You can see, oh, so we lost the back end badly there. You can see, I wanted to say how, oh, the cockpit is shaking up and down, getting, especially when we get off track onto the gravel trap, and also it does shake when we are riding on some of the bumps. You can feel the suspension working, which is very nice. And you have to know that I have set up this shaking effect in the setup configuration of the gameplay, as we are spinning again here in corner number 2. You can lower the effect if you need it, but I think this is quite realistic to drive like so. I like to drive with shaking cockpit cam, because this puts me deeper into the sim experience. And as you can see, the haze effect is coming along as well, with the atmosphere a little bit foggy at some point, and again we are spinning out here. Very unstable car.
The suspension's damaged. You'll probably need to pit for repairs.
Never mind. So you can see the damage effects of the sim that are implemented till this moment. And as you can see, we got also the pit inboard, which is also a very nice feature, I think. Look at this pit lane entrance, and there you go with the pit crew. And as you have maybe been able to see one moment, the guy here in front with this board called us in with the hands shaking towards us. Very nice indeed. Let's go back to the replay stuff just to see the spinning and the effect of the damage model. Coming up this section, left hand bend, and then going uphill towards the straightaway here, the back straight, and then down the hill and through this quite fast right-hander. Very famous track, Brands Hatch, traditional Formula 1 venue of many years, many races, also tragical ones. Just remembering the fatal accident of Joe Siffert in the early 70s. And as you can see here, when getting off track, we have quite some nice grass elevation effects there. The car gets dirty, but other than that, there is no visual damage effect functioning at this moment, at this version of the beta. So this is the technical point of the damage of the car. And as you can see, the car is very dirty, very nice effect indeed, and I'm sure that the visual damage effect will be implemented in the final version in the same quality as all the other things that are already functioning here in their full expression. But now guys, let's go back to the track again. Let's wait the guys for the repairing. You can see the timing counting up, and there I think we have been let down on the ground, and so we can go. By the way, you maybe can notice the screen of the rear mirrors is also dirty with some dust. And nice first corner there. And this is also a detail level that is quite high. Unexpected fidelity of realism, and a very nice experience that I didn't know we would do now, and that the guys of Reiza Studio have already implemented. Very nice. But now let's change the cam view. This is the passenger from the side view, and this is the helmet view again, and this is the T-cam view from above. And as I said in the previous video, this is my preferred cam view, but it has one side effect in this beta status of Automobilista 2, that the engine noise is simulated maybe too realistically. As you can hear, more wind effects than engine sound if you are driving with this, and this is quite realistic, I think, but it interferes a little bit with the normal driving experience you would get so far within all the sims that I have driven. The good thing is that you can hear the tire noise a little bit earlier, a little bit clearer driving, so that you are getting aware of the grip loss, and you are better prepared for corners, I think, especially when you are starting your lap experience on a new track. But now let's go through a quick lap, as quick as I possibly can do without talking. Let's start the lap now. there we go, the line with our first clear lap. So we could set up at least a decent time. And now we will do an in lap. So we're a gear too low here through this corner. And then we will look at the replay once more, and then we will leave it for today because I don't want to get the video too long. We'll come back very soon with other footage of Automobilista beta, showing other things that are worth to be shown, as long as I can say it. So, more coverage is still to come here on my channel. Now let's get back, and you can see the mechanics are not there this time because we haven't called them out to be there. So you have to call them anytime if you want to be awaited by them. Anyway, we have seen the mechanics previously, so we can go directly to the replay stuff to enjoy the dynamics of this replay camera. And as you can see, the atmosphere is very dense. I think that the Reiza studios have understand already very much the features and the possibilities of the Madness graphic engine. They are pushing it already to its limits, maybe not, but to a very high point. And the sound effects are really very nice, very strong. The only thing that I'm missing here is when you are looking at the driver's helmet, the leaning effects that you should see when the car is winding into the corners is not implemented yet. You can see the helmet looks always straight away, without leaning to either side. So guys, but that was it for today. I hope you have enjoyed the video so far. I hope the audio mixture is better today. And if you end up liking the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more videos from me like this. And for the rest, I thank you so much for watching, and we see us the next time. Bye bye from Rolonso. Ciao.